This video is sponsored by Sophos Home. Remember Google Stadia? Well, about 1 year ago, we unboxed the Founders Edition and tested out the gaming service from Google that allows users to play games on pretty much any device with just really a good internet connection needed. At the time, this was not quite possible on iOS devices until right now, as Stadia is finally available to play via a web app on your iPhone or iPad. Our last video on Stadia walks you through everything that you need to know about the service, including how to sign up and just how everything works. So if you want to check that out, be sure to click the card in the upper right corner. But for this video, I just wanted to briefly talk about how my experience was on iOS, specifically on my iPad Pro. And it was actually a really good experience. The service has grown quite a bit since last year. There are tons of new games available, and gameplay is actually really smooth. Occasionally, I'd get a few dips in resolution, but it wasn't anything that hindered my experience during gameplay. Not unlike what happened last year, where I had lots of dips in resolution and even a lot of lag. I mean, I'd still probably avoid doing any kind of super competitive gaming, but that's not really what this service is about, or at least that's not what I think it's about. The main appeals for me is being able to just pick up my iPad or my iPhone and any Xbox, PlayStation, or even the Google Stadia controller. I can pick those guys up, connect them to my device, and just start playing a game at any time. One of the most frustrating things to me about traditional console gaming is buying and downloading and then installing those games. It could be a long process. And it really doesn't seem to matter exactly how fast your home internet connection might be or how fast your console is. It just takes a long time. With Stadia, I literally purchase a game and it's ready to go. There's absolutely no wait times whatsoever. Google says that Safari gameplay experience is still in development, and additional features and performance or improvements will be added going forward as it gathers user experience data. The Stadia experience on iOS is pretty similar to that on Android, and the web app supports playing and purchasing games. Now, I tested quite a few different games out on Stadia on my iPad, like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the new Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs, etc., and was still pleasantly surprised with just how well things were going and how smooth the gameplay was. I will say there was one frustrating part, and it's really just something that's personal to me and kind of annoying, but I can't seem to get this icon in the top left corner to disappear at certain times. Really, most of the time, it's just always there, and it's a little annoying. It's not a huge deal. It doesn't hinder gameplay, but it is something that I wanted to point out. Now, if you do want to give Stadia a shot for yourself, there are free trials available, or you can subscribe starting at $9.99 a month. And it's also worth noting that there are some free games available on the platform too every now and again. And so you don't need to purchase anything right off the bat in order to give this service a free try for yourself. Before we end today's video, I do want to give you more information about today's sponsor, Sophos Home. Sophos Home is security and privacy built for an entire family, regardless if they're Mac or PC users. It utilizes the same award-winning security features that keep Fortune 500 companies safe, stopping malware, ransomware, hacking exploits, and much more. Sophos Home also protects what you do online, keeping web-based banking and shopping safe and secure, protecting webcams, microphones, and even what you type. Sophos Home secures your privacy, and to make all this protection simple, Sophos Home allows you to manage security on up to 10 computers located anywhere in the world via the cloud. It's the best way to digitally protect your family or even your neighbors. And to learn more about Sophos Home, please click the link in the description down below.